Hi, my name is Hartman Schneider from company Vitrealab. We're doing Laser-LCOS light engines. We take traditional LCOS and we take out the LED light source and exchange it with an array of laser beams to illuminate the LCOS. This has a lot of advantages. It gives you a higher brightness, higher efficiency, better color gamut, and also reducing the size of the LCOS light engine.
So is it the best combination right now on the market, would you say?
I would say yes. We're still not on the market. What you can see here is our fifth generation prototype. We have a green version here, and on the left we have a full color version as well. And we just now work on miniaturizing this LCOS demo to get to a size of 0.5 cc for a 30-degree field of view light engine. That should be ready in a couple of months from now.
So how good is that, what you just mentioned?
So at the moment we can read a brightness of 4 lumens. We'll reach a power efficiency of 10 lumens per watt. And that gives you about 2 to 3 times higher efficiency compared to existing LCOS light engines. And also the polarized light, which is used in light engines here in LCOS, makes the waveguide more efficient. So there are waveguides that are even 2 times more efficient with polarized light compared to normal light.
And when I look at the smart glasses that are in the market by some of the big companies, it sounds like LCOS is one of those that they're using right now for some of the famous big company.
That's right.
And
yes.
How do they do it? And how do you do it differently?
So they illuminate the LCOS with LED light source. And we take out the LED and we put in our laser light source. And this increases then the efficiency and the brightness and the color gamut. So it's quite similar, just a different type of light source.
So they don't use the laser?
No, they use LED as light source for that.
But they get pretty good performance already, and you can just do a whole bunch more?
Well, we can do much more, and especially if you go to a wider field of view, you need a higher brightness, and also the efficiency then plays an even bigger role than compared to now.
What is the ultimate field of view? Is it 70 degrees, or what will it be?
Well, the market will tell what is really necessary, but what we do know is the higher the field of view, the higher the brightness and the efficiency is playing a role.
So this is really full color?
This is full color, but the waveguide is not optimized for our light source. So we use a narrow bandwidth laser light and also have a small pupil size on the light engine, and most waveguides are designed for a LED light source and also for a bigger pupil, and that's why a waveguide needs to optimize. When you have a look at a picture on the projection mode, you see the high image quality and the good uniformity. So it's really important for us to have customized waveguides in the future.
So do you work with some of the waveguide companies to do something?
We have one project running, so which are colored at the moment. There is a customized waveguide developed. Can't tell the names, but yeah, we're also in touch with other waveguide companies to have more.
Because some of these waveguide companies around here, they really have, it's cool, they have like real products that are actually launching.
Yes. So
it's not just prototypes only, but also mass production, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes. And it's just you have to fine-tune these light sources to make it a uniform picture in the waveguides. And that's what they can do. They have all the tools. It's not a big deal, but it just has to be done.
And if we look over here, what do you illustrate on the wall here?
So our core technology in our product is what we call the quantum light chip. It's this piece of display glass where we inscribe with the femtosecond laser light channels. So we create from the laser diodes attached on the side an array of laser beams. And this is this laser illumination device that we can put into a standard LCOS light engines. In this example, with this architecture, you have the LCOS on top and you have a polarized beam splitter to guide the light out on the lens. So traditionally, you would have here an LED light source. We take this out and put our quantum light chip, our laser matrix into it.
And the lasers are going exactly to the right place in the chip?
So the lasers are attached here on the edge, and it's very important to have a good coupling efficiency to couple that into these light channels we have in here. You can't see the light channels in this illustration, but we take a femtosecond laser to inscribe these channels inside the glass. So the light is following these channels and then it's guided out on top and creating this array of laser beams.
And where does it go up and then down again, or how does it work?
They go up, the image is created on the LCOS, and this image then is reflected, and the PBS is guiding that image out of the...
So it's going through twice on the same...
So it's the full illumination is going through, reflected on the LCOS, and then the image itself is reflected on the PBS.
Is this something that could be done to change how this is done?
Well, there are different architectures of lasers, LCOS, of LCOS light engines. This is one example. Certainly, we can also facilitate others, but this special architecture has a couple of advantages.
And this is your QLC?
And this is the QLC. So this is this photonic integrated circuit where the laser diodes are attached and these matrix laser beams created. So this is our core product.
So what's the latest interest for your tech in the industry?
So we have a very high interest because really people see the big advantages of the high efficiency. Now for us it's a question of miniaturizing the system, so that the plan for the next month is to come up with a 30-degree field of view light engine of this size, 0.5 cc. And parallel to that, to get a customized waveguide is the second goal. So miniaturization and customized waveguides are the next steps. And the interest is very high because when you go through the maths and then you realize like the big advantages laser has compared to LED.
At the AR, VR seminars, it's just packed of people here, and a lot of famous companies, badges. They're all attending this, and they're all trying to figure out what is making sense, right? Because micro LED sounds great, but sometimes I don't know how it works. But they talk about 2 million nits, but then 5 million nits. But how much comes to the eye? You know, the LCOS laser solution is for sure more light, more brightness to the eye.
Yes, that's right. Especially if we go to a higher field of view and also to higher APL. So if you have just informative AI, maybe a few informations, tags on the top or on the side, micro LED is quite efficient. But if you want to go to a more immersive picture in your glasses, you really need like a high APL, then LCOS is definitely the much better choice here.
Can we do 70 degrees or more?
Yes, that's possible.
4K by 4K?
Well, we only do the illumination, and this 4K by 4K would come from the LCOS. So the LCOS gives the resolution, and we provide the light source for it. But yes, doable for 70-degree field.
Who make the best LCOS?
We're working with the company Roundtech since many years. Also plan to have this next 30-degree field of view light engine built with Roundtech LCOS. We plan to use the P13 there, and that's the partner we have chosen.
And LCOS has been around for decades and decades, right? There's been so much like changes in how it's done, improvements.
Yes, certainly. That's also why LCOS is a very mature and very good technology. It has a very high image quality, so that's why we believe LCOS has also a future. But so far, the illumination was an issue, or because of the battery lifetime and the brightness, and that's where we come into the game.
And when I look at this one, I see all the colors, but it looks like the green is a little bit brighter. Does it have to be with the tuning of the the waveguide also, or?
Yes, it has to do with the tuning of the waveguides, but also with the in-coupling on the of the different wavelengths into the slide engine. Again, this is not optimized for our Laser-LCOS light engine, so that's what still has to be done.
Imagine every pixel, every sound, enabled through HDMI technology. From the highest resolutions, the fastest refresh rates, to immersive multi-channel audio, HDMI technology powers a worldwide ecosystem of devices for movies, for gaming, for creators. Experience clarity, performance, connection. HDMI technology. Connect the future today.